Hello there, Libra. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your Blue Full Moon in Taurus reading for October 31st, 2020. I hope you guys are doing great. It is always wonderful to welcome my new and returning subscribers back to the channel. And if you are brand new to the Dragon family, please do reach out there, hit that subscribe button, and join us up here. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking that like button and let me know you enjoy this content. So Libra, we are in a blue moon full moon, and what that means, for those of you who don't know, is that means when we have two full moons within the same month space. Usually we just have one full moon, but when you have a second full moon, as in this case, October 1st, we started out with an Aries full moon, and October 31st, we're wrapping it up with a Taurus full moon. So that second full moon is the blue moon. So that is why we get the saying, once in a blue moon. It tends to be a rare occurrence. Our next blue moon will not occur until August 31st, 2023. And our next blue moon that happens on a Halloween will not be until 2039. So this is definitely a rare and momentous event for all of us here. I think when we have a blue moon, two full moons in a month, our full moons always bring up conclusions, completions. They bring up a lot of our emotions and awareness to the surface. So that means this October has definitely been a very powerful month, has brought through kind of double the amount of, all of those elements, especially in the realms of Aries, which deals with our identity, who we are, our life mission, our life path, and then Taurus, which is our values, what really matters to us, the way we manifest things, all of that earthy material plane, our resources, etc. So those are the two big things that are coming up. So Libra, as always, I get a few quick notes. This is a general reading. We're going to get into your cards and see what we have for you. I'm going to be using a couple of lunar oracle decks and the tarot. So as always, just remember that this is general. It's not going to resonate with every Libra out there. So take what makes the most sense to you and leave the rest behind. This will mostly correspond with Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. And all our Libra cross watchers are certainly welcome to join us as well. Also, if you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like any information on the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of those links and info are down below in the description box. So Libra, we're doing a past, present, future layout here because those lunar cycles, the energy really lasts about 28 to 30 days from full moon to full moon. So let's see what you have, right in this past cycle that would have started on October 1st and ending tomorrow on the 31st. And then let's see what you have at the current energy of the blue moon and what the potential future is. All right, angels, guardians, guides, ancestors, let me see what you've got for Libra for our full moon and our blue moon of October 31st, 2020, please. Look at that. Ooh, yes. Very nice. Okay, Libra. So the first card that came out, this is in your immediate past position, is the supermoon. Like I talked about, emotions can be running very high during a full moon. A supermoon is when, the apogee of the moon is actually closer to us. Like we are literally seeing it and feeling it closer by degree. And or the orbital rotation, sorry. Get my science right here. But that is true. We do have what's called a supermoon sometimes, where the moon appears even larger than usual. So I would say that this month has definitely been emotional. Most of the month of October, of course, was your birthday month. So happy birthday, or happy belated to all my Libras out there for sure. But this has definitely been a month of a lot of emotions, a lot of deeply held feelings and intentions getting brought up to the surface, especially when it comes to your relationships and also your mysteries, your depth, your secrets, because that full moon in Aries would have been hitting your universal relationship house. full moon in Taurus is going to be hitting your universal Scorpio house, which is all about those deeply held feelings, secrets, mysteries within. And look at that. Yeah, definitely a feeling of kind of surrendering to the power of that, because sometimes those emotions were very, very overwhelming. You would have felt them just coming up and being like, I can't even. I'm just going to let this wash over me. I'm going to surrender to spirit. Certain things would have to be released as well, because this is a waning crescent card that's clarifying that supermoon. So I feel like this has been a month, this last cycle, very much of release. That's very much what it's about. And here we go again, right in the center. This current energy of the blue moon is bringing through this new moon in Virgo energy, a time to give rather than take. So I would say yet again, you know, there's that feeling of release, surrender, giving things up that no longer serve you. Virgo is very much about service. So to me, Libra, this is really saying, you know, you're allowing people to take what's theirs, you're taking what's yours, and you're not feeling bad about it. It's sort of like, yeah, this is the natural cycle. And look at that, because it leads to these new beginnings. Check that out. So Libra, the new moon will be in about 2 weeks from the time of the blue moon on Halloween. So that's when this new cycle begins. And I would say probably around in the middle of November, you'll really feel that. Not surprising at the same time, that is when Mars, which has been retrograde for several months, will go direct right in the middle of November. So I would say that that will be as well a very positive, powerful time of moving forward. Also here in the immediate future, what we're getting for the potential of this next 30-day cycle after the blue moon is you're very close to achieving your goal with that gibbous moon. So to me, this full moon is powerful, but the next one is going to be as well. That is going to be our full moon in Gemini, which will be a fellow air sign and will be very complementary in energy to you. Look at this. Oh, Libra, this reading is full of what I feel is like new beginnings, because you had that new moon in the center for the current energy of the blue full moon, and going into the immediate future over this next 30-day cycle to our next full moon. Look at that. You have the void, the dark moon. So the dark moon and the new moon are very, very similar. They really bring in the new beginnings, the clean slate, the fresh start. And at the same time, it's like you're very close to achieving your goal. Some of your goals may be having that fresh start. It's like you feel like, finally, I've cleared the slate. I've come back to center. I've come back to my beginnings and where I really wanted to be. And it's a great feeling. This is a beautiful read so far, Libra. Let's see what we have in the tarot for you on top of that. So I am using the Star Spinner Tarot and the Everyday Tarot to clarify. And we're just going to go in our same pattern of past, present, future around these lunar cycles. Let's see what we have for you. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, Libra. Okay. So I really feel like, look at that with that Three of Swords. You are releasing and surrendering a lot of old heartbreaks, wounds, emotional disappointments, things that didn't go the way you would have liked. And you've really been clearing the emotional body around this, because with that supermoon, right, and the emotions run high, they come to the surface. And many times they come to the surface so that they can really be dealt with, really be cleared and cleansed. And you've got that Three of Swords, which is heartbreaks, it's disappointments. And so to me, with that surrender card in the mix, I feel like you're finally in a place where you're really turning this loose. It's really, really nice here. And look at that. Oh, Libra. So on top of that Three of Swords, you've got the Star card. So to me, there couldn't be a nicer clarifier. It's like you are letting go of the heartbreak, letting go of the pain of the past, and embracing this higher realm of ascension, this higher plane of existence, going to that place of balance, of clarity, of freedom and liberation. The other beautiful thing I was going to mention about this particular full moon is that it is in conjunction to the planetary ruler of Aquarius right here. So you're a full moon in Taurus, and it sits right next to Uranus. And so Uranus is our Aquarius planet, and the star card is the Aquarius card. So that's why this is extra awesome to have that come through, because my feeling is this is going to be a full moon where we really do a lot of grounding work and centering. And it's also a full moon of liberation, of freedom and personal growth, because those are all elements of Aquarius. So right in the center, check it out, on top of the Virgo moon, the new beginnings, the 10 of Swords. So look at that, completion of an old painful cycle, the end of worries, doubts, fears, anxiety, people, you know, that feeling of people stabbing you in the back, you know, this is all coming very full circle. You're leaving that behind for a new realm of existence. So let's get a clarifier on this as well. Yeah, and look, oh my goodness, the 3 of Swords again. Libra, oh babies, whatever heartbreaks y'all have gone through, this is really about coming full circle and letting them go. And you know what? Because we got that twice, I am telling you, I am going to burn some sage on that card for you guys, because we really, really want to clear that energy out. I do feel that this is going away. This is something that's, you know, it's being clarified by some really strong cards. It's coming up around some really strong cards of letting go, right? So Libra, if you haven't checked out Ramblin' Mike's Tarot, I definitely recommend him. And this is something that I picked up from watching his tarot readings. Whenever he gets this 3 of Swords, he does what he calls a little spiritual surgery, and we're going to shake those swords out of your heart. So 1, 2, 3, Libra. Out, 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 out of Libra's heart. Get on out of there, guys. And Spirit, I ask you to clear and heal that heart center for all my beautiful Libras out there, and bring them to a greater place of heart healing and peace and security and contentment, because that is strong stuff coming through. And then here in the potential future, on top of our gibbous moon and our dark moon, look at that, we have the Hermit. So to me, that Hermit is also Virgo energy. We have the Virgo energy coming through for the present as well. So to me, this is definitely self-healing. It is a journey of healing, a journey of truth, a journey of self-awareness. So Libra, I do feel that these new beginnings are really clearing a lot of elements for you. You are going towards your truth. You are following that star, right? You are following that star of truth and wish fulfillment and understanding. So let us get a clarifier for the Hermit, please. Yes, look at the 6 of Swords on top of that Hermit, because this is you taking that literal journey. There's a journey here, there's a journey here, getting in that boat, leaving behind the old pain, the old choppy waters, the turbulent times, the conflict, the arguments, the miscommunications, any of that old drama or sadness. That is what you are very, very consciously leaving behind. We do have our 10 of Wands on the bottom. So to me, yet again, completion of a burdensome cycle, completion of a difficult time. Queen of Swords, Libra, there's your energy. There's your lady right there. And she cuts anything out of her life that is no longer serving her for her best purpose. Anyone that's given her any trouble, anyone that's causing conflict or disarray or chaos in her life that is not fun, she gets rid of it in short order. So I feel that this is very much your energy right now. Let's see what we've got for an affirmation for you. Look at that. What can we say, Libra? This is so much about personal freedom for you. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. Yes. So It doesn't mean that you won't have relationships going forward. It doesn't mean that you may not already be in a relationship right now. You know, I feel very strongly it could be with a fellow air sign. Could be very, very strong with a fellow air sign, because there's a lot of sword energy, and there's the star, and we had our Queen of Swords as well. Could be a fire person as well. I do feel that for some of you too. So, but it really means that the right relationship will give you that freedom to grow and truly be yourself. So Libra, I hope you have an amazing blue moon, a happy Halloween, and I will be talking to you soon. Take care.